I can't see my screen, but it'll look better.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, you're right on time, Joe. Right on time. Okay, let me get my fat butt on this pillow. What's up, everyone? Hi, Joe, my elderly cats. Hello, Sassafras. Kenny in the house. We love Kenny.
We do.
Yep. Kenny was worried about you in that comment we got from somebody. They were calling us crazy because of your neighbor earlier today.
Oh,
Oh,
it's okay.
I think that's what the comment that Kenny made, that he was worried about you because you were freaking out and shaking earlier.
I was freaking
Hey,
out, and
Jessica.
also this is way difficult.
Yeah, we decided to cam up so we would have to scare you guys tonight.
won't be here for long.
Now we got a little update on Heidi.
A little update.
That is absolutely crazy.
Oh,
Let me find my.
Oh,
that's why I don't go. She's
Oh, oh, oh.
always.
Look at how cute.
She thinks she's lap size, literally.
Hey, GB. GB in the house.
hi Jess, GB. Hi everybody.
Hello. Hello, Lanky Tor. Lanky Tor in the house. We love Lanky.
Long
Yeah, we
time
do.
no see.
So we'll wait a couple minutes and then I'm going to relocate my computer because we did the Facebook meeting tonight. Hey, Romeo's heart. I was too lazy to put my contacts in. I'm like, oh, I have to wash my hair. That's hard enough. My monthly shower. I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. So, we when we got off the live last night, or was that today?
That was today.
You've already spoken about that.
I'm getting old. So we got
The
off the
normal
live,
things I did.
and I decided to make the phone call.
Yes, you did.
Okay, Sassafras, I'll check it right after this live. And then we decided to call up the realty company, and Kaz is going to tell you the story in a couple of minutes when I relocate into my room. But we set up, yeah. Look at Jessica.
Yes. Oh, we're
Jessica,
bad, Jess. We're bad.
we're actually thinking about Jessica that we're gonna just go ahead and give him a StreamYard link, and we're not even gonna tell him that he's on a live. Could you imagine? And then someone calls and they're like, "Hey, I see you on a live."
You go. So what?
Well, you have to tell them what I said about the Melissa Caddick.
Uh, yes. My attorney, um, as you know her, MonkieMar, but she has another name. Her name is Jennifer Paris, and she's quite a notable attorney in Los Angeles, and she's representing myself, um, Melissa Caddick. I'm a very wealthy businesswoman from Brisbane, Queensland, and I'm looking to find a nice, suitable property in downtown LA. And I want to speak to somebody because money is time, hence, I've got my attorney ringing them for me. And they actually sent details to my attorney Jennifer Paris, Aka, MonkieMar, and
I
we're
am
going
on.
to all.
I
We're
am
going to.
honestly shocked that I actually got the word Melissa Caddick out of my mouth.
You
Sweetheart,
have it together so well.
you
She
did
is not far
perfectly.
over 20, Kenny. She's a baby. I could be her mommy.
Yeah,
She's our
gorgeous.
baby.
She's gonna adopt me. I'm good with that.
We're
I'm
protecting
grandma.
her.
I'm grandma. Ma's mum.
You couldn't be my grandma, Kaz, unless you had
No,
me at like
I'm
13.
good with this arrangement.
Aloha, Miss Sassy Ass.
I could definitely be Iconic's grandmother.
Well,
I would
maybe
love to.
you could be the grandma to her, but you couldn't be. I have a kid older than her.
I
So
could have been very promiscuous when I was young. Excuse me.
It happens.
how come I have a feeling that we already know that about you?
Moi?
Aww.
Not her.
So we're waiting for Joshua. Is that his name, Jonathan or Joshua?
Jonathan.
Butler,
Jonathan Butler.
to get back to us, and then we'll set up the phone call.
Yes, because I want virtual tours. I want to make sure my feng shui works for my foot. You know,
You need
all
a
the
good golf
important things in
organization.
life. Yes,
And then
Very important things.
the golf
put your
course
foot up.
must have the golf course must have the facilities to be able to handle my disability.
Very important.
That's right,
Extremely.
because then after we were like digging on him, and then she found out that he likes to golf, and I said, make sure you ask him where the nice golf courses are.
hmm Oh, I'm so naughty.
We're coming to get you. We are coming to get you. My wealthy client doesn't have all the time in the world. Her private jet needs to fuel up to get her here from Queensland, people.
Exactly. And I'd have to make a stop. It won't do the flight in one go.
Right? All right, ladies, you need to hold the fort down. I'm going to relocate. I will be back in like 5 minutes, but I'll be in loco chat on my phone.
Okay. So what would you like to cover while you're relocating, my dear?
You talk about what you want. You can talk about whatever. You guys can start talking about Heidi. I'll be right back.
Ooh.
I'll be right.
Wow.
Yeah, give a little tidbits. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Mm.
As Benton said in the chat yesterday, he doesn't think I sleep a lot. And he is correct. I don't. I only sleep approximately 2 hours a night. So I have a lot of time on my hands to do searching, I'll say, researching. And I did last night and early hours of this morning, let my fingers do the typing, and I came across a very interesting article about a high profile son, extremely high profile son,
That's putting
that
it lightly.
just a tad, that has had dealings with members of the Galanis crime family who became the Los Angeles crime family after the Gabinos. Al Gabino, when Al Gabino died, and this gentleman took over. So we have mafia involved. And this very, very high profile person has got a teensy, where's my hand? A teensy, winsy bit to do with it. I sent it to Ma early this morning, and I do apologize. It was so early. I didn't
You're
really
fine.
think.
I
I
have it now.
apologize, Bella.
I want to read it so bad.
I know you do. Neither Ma nor Iconic has read this, so it's going to be absolutely mind-blowing when she reads it. It will be good. It adds another scenario onto the already very strange complicated, intriguing disappearance of Heidi.
This is like an onion, like the movie Shrek. Layers,
Oh.
onions have layers, lots of layers. Every time I think we're getting closer, I feel like we get that much farther.
I know.
This is nuts.
I know. I mean, I've just got to start getting some sleep. Otherwise,
Oh
poor
my
you and Ma. Poor you and Ma. I mean, I've got to stop sending these things to you in the early hours of the morning.
No.
Oh, read this. Oh, I found this. Shocking.
It's the team, though.
It is a good. We've got a good team. We do. So yes, that's a little tidbit of it. I don't want to go too much into it because I don't want to spoil it for Ma and Iconic, but it is very interesting, guys. If the person who put this article out knows firsthand of what went on, it's not hearsay. It is absolutely 100% proven information. So, and if you want to search for it, it is out there. Anything is out there if you really want to delve deep enough. As Iconic, you know yourself, sweetheart. When you and Ma were doing the deep dive in the dark web,
For
you can
Cassidy,
find,
so much.
yeah, you can find anything if you truly want to. So, yeah. Stay tuned, folks. Stay tuned. Watch this space because it's getting more and more complicated all the time. Why can't things just be, it was the butler in the kitchen with the candlestick?
Well, we have a butler in the case, so I guess that helps.
Yeah, we do. We do. We have a butler, but not the kind of butler we want. So it's kind of maybe pulling a bit away from a theory of Mars, but which you won't be happy about. She won't be happy if JW is not the culprit of Heidi's demise. She won't be happy.
There's still some tangled webs, so it'll be interesting to see how those unwind.
Yes. And I don't know if you, I mean, it's quite, I don't know what time it is over in your neck of the woods, but there's been no news that I've at all on Heidi, which is extremely
It's not,
unusual.
you can't find it. I Google searched it when we were on Facebook in the meeting. There's nothing out there right now. So
No, so
I
why?
think going one of two ways. Either this is going to be major, or they're going to go quietly into the night, and this case is just going to get very, very quiet.
Well, they kept extremely quiet about her Range Rover. I mean, how long did they keep that quiet for? The 4th of November, and it came out on the...
Almost a month.
Yeah, just almost a month. So if they kept the car or the vehicle quiet, I've got really bad reflection, I'm sorry. If they've got the vehicle on the QT, and they've already done forensic examinations in the Hope building, and they kept that very QT. What else? Let's see if this. So you know, Kenny, it is not so simple. The husband did it for custody. It is like Iconic said. This is the biggest onion I think I've ever seen in a long time.
Think
The
back to
layers.
all those SEC ties and government connections that we kept emphasizing on. This is mind-blowing. I haven't read the article yet, but from what I've heard, this is crazy.
It is ludicrous. Did you find out? Romeo asked the question, did we find out more about the ex-friend / boss realtor possibly owning real estate at the Hope and Flower? Well, we are getting more and more into, we need to find out the actual penthouse that's available, and that's why we're doing the call to the real estate agent who handles those particular penthouses at the Hope and Flower, we've made, well, Ma did, my attorney, MonkieMar, on my behalf, made an inquiry, and we're just waiting for him to come up with a date that we can do this conversation between myself and him and Ma. So, because we need to know we know how many penthouses are on that top floor. What we don't know is who owns them and what's the physical address. We know it's what street number it is, but I mean, we need to know if it's penthouse 1, penthouse 2, etc. Oh, Jess, you're going to make me blush, I tell you.
They're good.
That's so sweet. Thank you, darling. Everybody in Mars Facebook. We've just come from Facebook. I apologize for that. Everybody that's in here is absolutely brilliant. It's such a nice pleasure to sit down and to be able to watch, or even, I mean, participating is absolutely mind-blowing. But you guys are all fantastic. You really are.
Very, very positive place to be.
It is. All right. Now, Mars had more than 5 minutes. I'm going to start putting her on a timer. She's on my clock. Iconic. She's on my clock, remember?
She might be biting the chickens.
I want to see how much my bill's going to be. It's going to be so funny, that. And we don't know if we will. Did Mars say we're going to broadcast it live on YouTube?
I think she wants to try to, and if we can get the virtual tour, she definitely wants to do that.
Yeah, so I need to brush up on my drama skills, not the drama that I don't like, but the acting skills, I should say, because I've got to keep a straight face, and I've got to not let my voice waver and have to sound professional. So I have to put my old business voice on and talk very nice, very informative as what I want to, straightforward, I mean, for what I want, what my expectations are without bringing the darn foot into it. Otherwise
just
it will be
straightforward.
Yes. Otherwise I'll get foot and mouth disease, and then we're in trouble. Yeah. I'll be gone. My cover will be blown. Sorry, if you're wondering why I keep looking down, I've got a Frenchie puppy. Well, he's not a puppy anymore, but he's still a baby. And he keeps knocking my leg. He keeps saying, "Mum, come on. You're not paying any attention to me." So he wants a scratch. So I have to do.
Saw mine trying to tear me down a minute ago with kisses. They seem to know your attention isn't on them. I keep looking over at comments, is why I keep looking up.
Yeah, me too. I just wanted to highlight Jessica's. That's the one thing about Mars channel that I absolutely adore. Everybody can have their own opinion. Nobody is judgmental about that opinion as long as it's kept respectful, because you can agree and be respectful at the same time. There's no need to shout and be judgmental at all. We're all adults, and that's I'm more elderly adult. I'm classed as a senior citizen, but well, here in Australia I am anyway. So yeah, it's good.
I need to write down these names, Kara. Is that supposed to be Hugh Dunkerley? Or is it Hi?
No, it's Hugh Dunkley, and I know exactly who she's talking about.
It.
Yes. This is also to do with some high-flying person. iconic, which
Yeah.
will come to fruition as far as who we're talking about as soon as we have our lovely Ma come back from wherever she is.
You know my particular feelings on that certain individual. So
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, okay. Is there any questions that you'd like to ask in chat that we can cover before Ma gets back and we get stuck into this nice little tantalizing tidbit, may I say, that I came across today? Thank you for that beautiful compliment, Miss Cecias, but
I love that name.
all I can say is I didn't scrub up too bad in my younger years, but as you get older, the old starts going too many frowns. But that's from popping the eyebrows, being stern with my employees.
These are good things. They're all going to come into use. I'm positive about that. Positive.
Just all you ladies out there and gentlemen, please try to refrain from frowning too much in your life. Turn that frown upside down. You can be stern without doing that. Yeah, my elderly cat fails me. Yes, we are our worst critics, we must admit. But hey,
I hope
what can
Mar
I say?
didn't get lost.
Beg pardon?
I said I hope Mar didn't get lost.
Well, we'll just take over the whole thing and start
We
talk.
have to.
Bring up the article. Which would you like to read? It's iconic.
I don't mind.
Well, we're going to do a 30-second countdown, Marv. If we're not back in 30
I just
seconds,
shot her a message. We'll see if she comes back.
we're hijacking your channel, and we're going to start without you. Mari's plotting, quite possibly.
No, I think her guy actually lives like an hour away, so I don't think that was the case this time.
No, although she was supposed to call.
Oh, that's right. He might have trapped her in a phone call.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just realised that. I just thought of that. Okay, all right. So I'll go off subject a minute and I'll make this a bit personal. So everybody, what's your plans for Christmas? Are you having a big celebration? Are you having a small celebration? I can see Iconic's got those beautiful Christmas decorations up already.
Yes. Sorry if they're
Very
blind.
nice. No, it's very nice.
I like to sit when we do lives.
That's pretty. That's
Thank
pretty.
you.
So,
What are you going to do?
Kenny thinks she's been kidnapped.
I mean, what a plot twist if we actually have to go and deep dive on Mar.
Oh, don't. Well,
I couldn't.
my jet is currently being repaired, so I can't fly over. So I'll have to leave it to you, sweetheart.
It is up to us. We've got to save her.
It's not like I can just knock on the wall. Are you there, Ma?
Maybe if we tell her Anthony Coletti's calling.
Oh, good idea. Hang on a minute. Let me just get my phone. Hi. Is that you, Ma? It's Anthony Coletti here. How are you? I just wanted to know, did you get my sea monkeys by any chance? Because I seem
She
to
would
have lost them.
absolutely die. Prime rib. I think we're going to try to do that this year too.
Oh, that is so funny. Well, we're going to have to start, otherwise this live's going to go too long.
Yeah. Sorry,
Because
guys.
I think that Ma wouldn't mind if you started. I'm quite sure she wouldn't mind. She is listening. She told us she's listening, so she can hear. Do you have the article, or would you like me to
Let
share
me
the
open it
screen?
on my Discord real quick. You can open it on the screen for them if you want them to see the headline, and then I can read it from there.
There she is.
Hey guys. Sorry about that. My child called and he's having a nervous breakdown at 26 because his girlfriend hasn't called him back in an hour.
Oh,
Priority though. It is a primary.
well, we thought you'd been kidnapped, and Iconic was going to have to start an investigation on locating you.
No, as
And
soon as I hooked up and I went to plug in, he called me on Duo and I said, I'll call you back. He's like, no, Mom, I really need to speak to you. And I'm like, oh gosh, Eddie, you got 10 minutes.
well, Ma, you missed a call from Anthony Coletti for you.
You were like 5 seconds too late.
Aw, Anthony Coletti called?
He did. He wanted to talk to you about his sea monkeys because he saw your name and he thought you did the same thing.
So what'd you guys talk about? I was trying to listen in, but I didn't want the kid to hear your guys talking.
Oh, well, I just gave, speak English, Karen. I just gave a little tantalizing tidbit of what Iconic is about to read.
Okay, do you want me? I'm going to pull up the article.
Yeah, you pull it up, Mum.
Okay. Well, yeah, let me go ahead and pull that up.
And I'm going to take my face off here now.
Yeah, I left my cam in the kitchen. What I need to do is I need to get a setup to where I can actually go on cam and I'm not like reverse poking my eyeballs out because I'm just not used to going on cam. But
well,
I
can
have no
actually
problem.
see the screen now, so it's nice.
I don't mind being on cam, but I just need to get myself a little setup to where I know where I'm looking and I don't know where I'm looking and I'm like all over the place and like I said, low budget productions off the beaten path.
Okay, just before we get started, Kara's got a question.
I asked to look
into.
Let me see.
Some of those names will be coming up shortly that are in the court documents with Sugarman, even though the Sugarman case is actually civil. But yeah, I just pop this down now.
Okay, so I asked to look into the names on the court doc with the Sugarman. So which one is that, Kara? I think StreamYard is lagging tonight. There we go. What does she ask? What do you want us to look into?
Correct me if I'm wrong, Kara, but yes, there are 5 or 6 names in the actual court documents for the Camden capital SEC case.
This is actually kind of a little mind-blowing.
A little bit. I'm going to mic down there and let you guys talk because I know what's coming.
Murky ties. Missing mom Heidi Planck's boss did business with convicted fraudster linked to Hunter Biden and the Gambino crime family. So, missing mom Heidi Planck's boss was in business with a convicted fraudster linked to Hunter Biden and the Gambino crime family, the Sun can reveal. Disappeared, mysterious circumstances, Los Angeles, October 17th. So, what do you think about all this? So now she's a bookkeeper. Went missing, mysterious circumstances, October 17th. There's Hunter. So, what was the involvement? Are you there?
Are you asking me or Kaz? Because I haven't read this yet.
Yeah,
No.
I'm here.
This is crazy. So, cops on Monday began executing a search warrant at a landfill site in Castaic, some 50 miles north of a building where Heidi was last seen on CCTV cameras with her dog. I mean, that's a long haul to bring garbage.
It is.
And no searching yesterday, no searching today. 2 days. It almost makes me think that they found her. So the LAPD said in a statement that it appears Heidi died at the apartment building, and forensic evidence led officers to the Chiquita Canyon landfill. Here we go. Heidi's ex-husband Wayne told the Sun that the landfill is used by the waste disposal company working at the building where Heidi was last seen. Her family previously stated that they fear that foul play was involved. While investigators continue to dig, fresh questions are being raised about the powerful, in some cases, shady people tied to Heidi's boss, who is himself currently charged in a civil securities fraud case. Well, that's interesting that it's civil.
Mm-hmm. Because they put Gallianis away for the bulk of the SEC.
But that changes the whole ball game.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I told you.
I mean, this is just, hey, Sherry, this is just a civil thing. I mean, that literally changes the game.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you have your seatbelt on, Mar. I feel like this is just the beginning of this ride.
So, until her disappearance, the mom of one had been working as the bookkeeper for Camden Capital Partners under managing partner Jason Sugarman. Sugarman 50 is accused by the Securities and Exchange Commission, where Jim Wayne's son Jensen Wayne works.
Yeah,
can't forget that.
No, I have not forgotten that part.
Yeah, we can't forget that. Jim Wayne's son works for the SEC. 43 million tribal bonds fraud, which started in 2013 and left the Native American tribe and several pension funds with 60 million in debts. Well, don't you guys suck? The financier, who has been a co-owner of the LAFC Major League Soccer Club and also has ties to the Golden State Warriors through his Hollywood. Look at his father-in-law, Peter Goober, was accused of pocketing around $9 million through the plot. So that makes another player, Peter Goober.
Mm-hmm.
Sugarman's former business partner, Jason Galanis, 51, has been convicted and sent to prison for his part as a mastermind in the conspiracy. Galanis, a career criminal, once dubbed porn's new king. You got to take over, girl. I think I'm done.
Give me just a second to make it bigger.
Oh my God. Wait a second. What?
Yeah, I know.
Wait, the porn's new.
Uh-oh, she's off.
I'm not surprised, though. Okay. Angelanis, a criminal once dubbed porn's new king with alleged links to former Los Angeles crime family Rosario Sal Gambino and his son Tommy, allegedly used his contacts to drag President Joe Biden's son Hunter into the scheme. Not surprised. Hunter's name was used as a selling point in the securities fraud, according to court documents referred to in an October 2019 Wall Street Journal report. He was described in promotional brochures as a vice chairman for Burnham Financial Group, a firm later named as the alleged placement agent in the tribal bond offering with the fleeced Oglala Sioux Indian tribe. So, are we saying that Hunter is the chairman?
Hunter was a vice chairman.
Okay.
Of one of them.
You know what we need to get? We need to get one of those charts that have like the strings that go from like, what are those charts called? Like a cork board, and then put a thumbtack in on a picture and then put like a string and just keep like linking people. This is like turning into like the
I wonder if this connects with artwork.
But it's like got so many players, like the Lori Daybell and Chad case. It's like there's just so many people involved now. But I, even reading this and laughing that he's the new porn king. Yeah, the new porn king in prison. Don't drop the soap, Jason Galanis. You'd be porn king, all right. I don't know.
For Hunter claimed. So go ahead.
I think we need to make a board to where we're going to have to put that in because I don't know if he's the one.
Oh, this is so complex now, Ma. And it gets better.
A lawyer acting for Hunter claimed at the time that the scheme had used Hunter's name without his knowledge. Yeah. Okay.
Bullshit.
Okay.
Well, good try, but when you're actually a vice president of one of the companies that was named in the fraud, I'm sorry, that doesn't cut the mustard.
Kara, my money's still on Wayne. This just adds into the mix, but yeah, there's too many discrepancies with good old Wayne boy. Okay, are we at the part you need to be? I had to gather myself again.
You want me to continue, or are you going to?
Oh, no, you're good.
Okay. A lawyer acting for Hunter claimed at the time that the scheme he used. Okay, yeah, you said that. He never changed nor called to give evidence, and federal prosecutors never alleged that Hunter was aware of the fraud scheme. However, two of the convicted co-conspirators of the Indian bonds fraud, Devin Archer and Bevan Cooney, are known to have been former business partners of the president's son. Archer went into business with Hunter in 2009 while the SEC alleged that Cooney was Jason Galanis' best friend. Archer was even pictured alongside Hunter and Joe Biden himself while golfing in the Hamptons in a snap believed to have been taken in August 2014 while Joe was still vice president. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. So they're saying that which one was getting pictures with them, Galanis or Sugarman?
No, there's four of them in the photograph, and there's Joe Biden, there's Hunter Biden, and there's two of the.
Yeah, Devin Archer and Bevan Cooney. Okay, yes. I get it. There's a lot of people coming into play.
Oh, just a tad.
Wayne is the ex-husband, Jim Wayne. His son is Jensen, who is in the SEC, who was going also after Sugarman for the fraud. So it's all kind of connected.
Yeah. You'll see the photo in a minute. Mark, can you move down, please? Or move up? Up or down? Yeah, that's the photo. So the Hunter is next to his dad, and the other two are on the other side.
Yep, Hunter and Archer also controversially served together on the board of Ukrainian energy company, which later played a major role in the first impeachment of President Donald Trump.
Holy shit, man! I'm sorry, guys. This is crazy.
Devin Archer on the left.
Oh my God.
Hunter's on the far right. Now this is.
All right, go ahead, girl.
Galanis' brother, Derek Meyer Galanis, told The Sun that he questions why Hunter 51 was left out of the case of the tribal bonds and is suspicious regarding Sugarman's potential involvement in the disappearance of Heidi. Derek, 49, who was convicted of fraud in relation to another securities conspiracy led by his brother Jason and their white-collar criminal father, John Galanis, wrote about his experiences in the book Greed and Fear, The Galanis Crime Family. Speaking exclusively to The Sun, the reformed criminal and author said Hunter's name was listed in the promotional materials for the Indian bond fraud as a vice chairman for the Burnham Financial Group. I saw that with my own eyes because the brochures were proudly passed around, and I can't see anything below that.
Your audio went a bit funny too then, Iconic.
Yeah, you went like a robot. You might want to just go, come back out, and come back in. I mean, I'm sitting here with my mouth open, just trying to even think about the pieces that I'm just hearing about.
I know. That's what Iconic and I were talking when you weren't here, of that simple fact is this is a multi-layered onion that we seem to be unpeeling.
It is.
Mm-hmm. She's back.
Welcome back.
Okay, better?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, you have these 2 degrees of separation from President of the United States and the Gambino crime family, yet no one is talking about it. I heard my brother and Sugarman talking on the phone all the time, maybe 50 or 60 times. I think it made my brother feel powerful because Sugarman is connected through marriage to the Goobers. Did Sugarman have something to do with Heidi's disappearance? I don't know, but I do know my brother and father talked about killing me. Why? Simply because they did not want me to have my share from the, and then I can't see.
Wait. His parents talked about killing him?
His
His
father.
dad and his brother.
Yep.
What in the world?
Because
they didn't want to give him his share from the scam.
And it wasn't only that, there is a certain code in the family that he crossed. And
we better be careful, guys. We might have like the Galanis family showing up at our front door. Like, how cool would that be?
Speak for yourself.
Well, they can't find me because I'm 16,000 kilometers away, or whatever, miles
Shit,
away.
I forget calling these people. I'm calling Jason Sugarman in the morning. Okay.
These financial gangsters have God complexes. If you work for them, they think they owe you, or that you owe them everything, even your right to breathe. The feds have been on Sugarman's trail from at least 2018 when my book first came out. My father and brother put most of the money from the Indian bond fraud with Jason Sugarman, and I believe that's why the SEC indicted him civilly, so they could recoup some of that money. Explaining his family's connection to the Gambinos, Derek, who claims he himself is listed by the Federal Bureau of Prisons as Gambino Associate, added, "My father John knew Rosario Gambino, and through him, me and my brother Jason knew Rosario and his son Tommy. My brother and my father loved to hang around Tommy Gambino. Police had not named Sugarman or anyone else as suspects or persons of interest in the disappearance of Heidi. Officials from LAPD, Los Angeles County Fire, Sheriff's Department, etc., are taking part in the search for Heidi in the landfill of North LA. The process could take between 7 to 10 days. We know all of this part. I don't know if there is anything.
The rest, no,
okay,
the rest
but that is bullcrap.
repeat.
They claimed it was going to take 7 to 10 days. They went to the landfill on Monday. What is today, Wednesday?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they have not been there Tuesday or Wednesday, because if they were, we would know. You can't keep media from seeing that you're digging through the landfill again, and people are watching.
Well, that can only lead to quite a high possibility of a conclusion that they've already found something.
Yeah, Romeo, we're gonna go look at Derek Galanis's Twitter in a second because I'm sure he's got something new. Considering this came out, I haven't even checked yet. Okay, so let's see. Well, if you don't want to read the parts that we already know, but that was great right here. We're trying to have people come forward and fill in the blanks. What are the blanks, buddy? Jim Boy.
I just like how he specifies he doesn't here in the article, but when he actually says it, it's some of the blanks.
All right, finish. Yeah, listen, Jason Sugarman's face is getting ready to pop, and I can tell it's going to be a very big face. So you guys might want to sit back from the phone or the computer. All right.
Here he comes.
You want me to go or you want to finish it?
Oh, I thought you were going to click it. Okay, so we're just trying to get some people to come forward and fill in the blanks. The forensic information led the investigators to Castic because that's where the dumpster from the apartment building leaves the waste. They know the truck, the time of the day, and what part of the landfill it would be, and that's why they're there.
Got a big forehead. I'm not being mean, but that's a lot of forehead, Jason.
Eyes are very close together for the length of that forehead. Sorry.
I'm not feeling it. I'm still my money. And here is the Jason Galanis' brother. Greg, right? Derek.
Yeah, Derek.
He heard his sibling and Sugarman on the phone up to 60 times. Heidi. The landfill from one day of searching. Heidi leaving. So that's it.
Yeah, that's it, Ma. Yeah, that's it. So we have another layer to delve into.
You have a what?
I said there is another layer of Heidi's disappearance that could be delved into.
Can you quote? The question sunglasses.
It just makes me wonder why Derek thought or believed. I mean, did he actually try to kill him and then change his mind? And I think what Derek's inferring is if they can try and kill their own family, as in, blood family, they wouldn't even blink an eyelid at doing something to somebody else. And then I also read that Derek said that when Sugarman said jump, Heidi used to say how high. So it wouldn't be unusual if she was lured or asked to go somewhere and she had to go. No matter what she was doing at the time.
Yeah, but it didn't seem like she was going to meet Jason. So I guess, look at Chris Cuomo got fired from CNN.
Oh, yeah, that's a whole other rabbit hole.
I really liked the Governor Cuomo. That was actually a really shock when that stuff came out. All right, so let's see what's going on with Heidi. Let's go to Doug Galanis. Find him. Did I end up following him?
I don't know, darling.
Let's see. Let's go to the Heidi real quick, and we will find him on her page for sure. Wonder if he made a new video regarding this new information. November 30th. You can't make it up that they really do not talk about this case.
No, and it's very, very unusual for Derek not to be vocal on his Twitter account.
Oh, he's probably vocal. We just need to find him. I know that I thought I subbed to him, but I I'm just learning Twitter. I still refuse to put it on my phone. But I mean, this is what we get right here is they were literally searching the landfill.
Authorities in Los Angeles.
I mean, not to be mean, but why are they no longer searching? Like, why would they stop? They said it was going to take 10 days.
Yeah, 7 to 10 days, yeah.
Okay, well, they were there for 2 days, not even 2 days, one full day. But, like there's your helicopter pad that you told the man that we need a helicopter pad.
Yes.
Well, you know what, Kaz, that's perfect. So when we speak to him, what you could say is that you have a private helicopter, and that might push him to push you to the Hope Building,
True,
and then
true.
you can ask if there is a penthouse that's available.
Yeah.
Because you like to sunbathe naked on the patio. Well, why wouldn't you just say that? You can just say you have Park Copenhagen in you too. I've been to Copenhagen. I remember going to the park with my parents and wondering why everybody was sitting in the park with no shirt on. I was like, Mom. She's like, that's what they do here. So, how many of you guys inside chat, my wonderful subs and awesome group, how many of you think that they stopped the search because they found Heidi?
Kenny wants to know what makes you think they're not still searching the dump.
How? Because it would be all over the Twitter feed and news. Look at what Jessica said. Well, we're going to approach this man with him not thinking that we're calling about the Hope and Flower. I made it sound like my client was looking for a condo in downtown Los Angeles. She wanted to be near the Staples Center. But then when we get connected to the conference call and Melissa Caddick, oh shit, Melissa Caddick starts speaking, then she's going to say that she's feng shui. She needs to put her leg up.
Oh, you're bad.
Okay, let me see if we could find Derek. Got to go further back in to find his page, but even he's not posting anything new. Like, it's the 29th.
Yeah, it's unusual that for Derek.
Kara,
Oh, here we go. Here's something new with the trash compactor pictures, which we saw, but I live in the building on Hope and Flower. It's well known by most tenants in the building that she was already found in the trash compactor. Walls have been replaced and the trash compactor serviced. It's no longer a secret.
Oh, they're the old photos.
Do you not find that amazing that you pay $5,000 a month for a 600 square foot one bedroom, and that's what your trash looks like at the end of your hallway?
Well, that's why people are saying they're not going to be renewing the leases.
I can think of other reasons.
How many units do you think we saw last night that were available? I'm going into at least the teens.
Oh yeah, minimum. And there's a lot of them that have just come up.
Wait, what is that? Why does somebody like putting an arm on there? Let me save this. Do you see like somebody drew like...
Somebody was inferring that there was a body in the bag.
There is no way that she is in that bag. That is one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard.
That bag would stretch and break. I mean, maybe she could fit in it, but the handles would break.
Yeah, but oh gosh. I'm going to try not to. Okay. Go away, mechanism. Go away. Okay. What if it is true? What if they know that she is gone because of like the tissue matter? And what if like they said that she was I hate to say this word. Like what Jeffrey Dahmer used to do to his
Yes, I know. Yes. Dismembered.
I didn't want to say it. I just can't say it. It's just I can't even imagine that somebody could actually do that to another human being. Like, what kind of person does it take to do that? I can't even pull a tick off of my dog without completely freaking out. Okay.
I mean, it's ludicrous. Somebody would there's no forensic evidence except for garbage sitting at that garbage chute. So it's definitely nobody in there. I mean, people do the strangest things sometimes.
Yeah, but I mean, I can't even save that and open that up. Okay, wait. So here's the picture of it without the writing.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't see an elbow and an arm. Now this is like reminding me of the people in the Kaneka Jenkins case where they're like, "Did you see?" They blurred out the person that was walking her. No, they didn't. Cruise ship is calling me.
Do we
You
know if
see
there's
that?
a bar in the hotel apartment?
Okay, can one of you ladies check and see if there's a restaurant or a bar in the Hope Plus Flower? I'm looking for my good friend over here, Galanis. Don't tell me he took all his posts down. Oh, here he is. November 23rd was the last one. Let me get on his Instagram. I can't see comments, guys. One sec. If I am messing with the screen, then I can't see you guys. Whoa! Back up!
Yikes.
Who they say, Heidi's been listening for a while now, and what nobody's really talking about, and what nobody will make the connection of, is that Jason Sugarman, who they said was the unindicted co-conspirator on the Indian bond fraud, is connected to Hunter Biden through that same fraud, and my brother Jason Galanis. They protected Hunter a lot of stuff, a lot of overseas frauds and whatnot. But are they going to be able to protect Hunter if Jason Sugarman created a body out of his accountant from fear of his own incarceration? Going to be interesting to find out. Read my book, Reading Fear for More. Heidi's been missing for a while now, and what nobody's really talking about. And
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Miss Sassy. Miss Sassy. All of you guys are going to get me in trouble.
Oh, girl.
So we need to get a board. I'm gonna go to the Dollar Tree because I saw a beautiful cork board and I knew I should have grabbed it the other day. I was like, how is this thing $1? It was like 3 feet by 4 feet. But I think we need some yarn, thumbtacks, a big cork board, maybe a board to write on. I might even just have to go to the school and steal a chalkboard out of there tonight.
I think a whiteboard would be better.
Yeah, but I think we need a cork board too because I think we need to put the pins in and we need to start attaching yarn and rope to you know what I'm saying? Like those one boards where they keep crisscrossing the connections.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. But I meant for other parts, discussions. We need something on the other side.
Yeah, one of us need a. One of us need a whiteboard. One of us need a chalkboard. She's got the whiteboard.
There we go.
You'll get the Post-its. God, I'm addicted to Post-its. Wait, where is it, Kara? When I move into my new place, I'm buying a big map for crap. Yeah, that's another good idea. Kara will be the mapper. We'll get thumbtacks, and every time we go and discuss something, she'll have to pop a thumbtack in it, and then we'll get those little tags that you put on things that you're selling, with the little string and the little cardboard bottom. And put like the name of the person the thumbtack belongs to?
Yeah.
That would be crazy for Lebanon right now. I'll tell you that.
Oh, Jessica, you have to get used to that. We are crazy. Somebody left us a comment on the last video and they called us all crazy. I think it was crazy in a good way, though.
Mm. Well, you have to be a little bit to even, I won't call it enjoy it. I enjoy the deep dives and the investigative part. I don't like what's happened to the people or the children. I don't like
Wait,
that aspect.
I think I see two new different three videos with the Galanis family mentioned right here. These bottom three. Let's check these out real quick. I don't think we've seen these before. Well, I haven't.
Starting to put it together. I want to say this. It was all hiding in plain sight. The only one they have missing up here is LA crime family boss Tommy Gambino. But, look, it takes the world a while to wake up to what's right in front of them. Today I found out that Bank of California, Sugarman's old bank, actually built that building that Heidi apparently was possibly killed in. And the only thing I have to say about that is that's enough of a connection for me to almost finish the story. Either Sugarman knows the people that killed Heidi, or Sugarman had Heidi killed. Those are the only two explanations. And
Dude,
it goes all the way to the
lying.
Oval Office. Amazing stuff.
I'm sending him a message.
So everybody's
Hang on a
starting to
second.
put it together.
See if we can
I
get
want to
him.
say this. It was all hiding in plain sight. The only one they have missing up here is LA crime family boss Tommy Gambino. But, look, it takes the world a while to wake up to what's right in front of them. Today I found out that Bank of California, Sugarman's old bank, actually built that building that Heidi apparently was possibly killed in. And the only thing I have to say about that is that's enough of a connection for me to almost finish the story.
Did
They
it post?
financed it. They financed it.
Look at my
Maybe
name
they-
on here. I didn't even know that I had a Twitter. I mean, an Instagram account. It's Monkey Bean. I got 18 followers. Holy shit! All right. Look, I had no idea. I mean, I think I knew I made one, but I didn't realize my name was Monkey Bean 1. I'm even following 22 people. Interesting. Probably
Leave
one of my
them
kids.
alone.
Yeah, probably one of my kids following. I'm not even going to look what they're following. Okay, so let's see what else he has. He's got a lot to say, this guy.
I was traveling into the BOP when they first built Victorville. They used to keep us in San Bernardino County. Terrible place. You know how it is out west. First of all, I want to make it clear, I'm Greek and not Italian. But generally, depending on the demographics of the prison, that is certainly what I run. I don't like to run just straight white boy because I don't have a lot in common with those guys. But it depends on the area. There's some areas like Rick Rizzolo from the Crazy Horse in Vegas. He liked to run with the white boys, and he didn't want to run with me. It depends where you are. I had a co-defendant on my drug case that ratted on me that was sent to Victorville. He ratted on me, then he went to trial and got 30 years. So everybody thought he was a stand-up guy. Things are never what they seem in there. I'm glad you're home. Victorville is a terrible place. Stay out, brother. Read my book, Green Fear. Yeah, brother. Listen, Victorville. Important part of what I'm trying to convey out there. I know a lot of guys do these videos and they do prison videos. They talk about prison politics and stuff. What I'm trying to convey is that life, that mafia life, is a life of betrayal. With the veneer of honor and loyalty and strength, all that doesn't really exist, right? It's all manipulation to outdo somebody else. And that, whether that's someone in your family or someone outside your family or whatever, it's a really, really ugly life filled with betrayal where your best friends kill you. Is that the life you want to live? And listener, that's an important part of what I'm trying to convey. You know, Heidi's been missing for a while now, and what nobody's really
What iconic? 56 minutes ago.
He just posted that one 56 minutes ago.
Yeah, he's got a TikTok. It's we'll have to find him on TikTok. What was it? Let me go back down and see. Derek Meyer Galanis.
talking about,
Okay,
and what nobody will
stop.
make the connection.
I'm surprised this guy is still alive. Like, how do you sit here and talk about the family like that? You know what I'm saying?
Maybe he
Yeah.
feels like if there's eyes on him, he might be safer. But that's pretty iffy either way you look at it.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's definitely ballsy.
he's just spilling the beans. He's the next one to go missing. And they're Greek. And this
Yeah.
guy claims that he did 30 years in prison.
No, he didn't do 30 years in prison. His
Oh, I
father
think
did 30 years in prison, but he didn't do the full term. And he no sooner got out of that lengthy prison term that he did chunky work again. You should see the rap about it. It's unbelievable of what the horrible things they've done to everyday mums and dads. I mean, it is shocking. Really is.
Yeah, but so they're saying
What
that
Derek's
Peter
trying to get.
Galanis.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, go on.
Well, wait a second. This says the brother had to be involved. That brother right there in some creepy stuff. He's
Derek's brother. Yeah.
So John Peter is a notorious white collar criminal. That can't be him. This has got to be the father, because he was born in 43. So he's like what? 77.
Yeah. That's the dad. He's the head of the Galanis family.
He has 4 sons. He is currently incarcerated at the Federal Correctional Institution, Terminal Island. Terminal Island. That sounds like a nice place to be. In San Pedro. After being convicted in 2019 for defrauding a native. So the dad got popped too.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not long been out. If you read his past, the past that he's done over the past couple of decades, I mean, he no sooner gets out of jail and he's back in jail again for doing something dodgy.
Huh. So the father, he's known for being a notorious white-collar criminal. Securities fraud. 120 months.
That was just for the tribal one.
Kenny, that's not even nice. It had to have been something though, because they're checking. Well, they're not even checking the landfill anymore. I'm so confused with what they're doing. But then again, they didn't tell us that the car was found until I don't know. It was found October 4th, and we found out Monday.
No, November 4th, Ma. You're
Why do
really
I keep
loving
saying
October. I wonder if there's any, because of the community around where that landfill is situated, the council or whatever you have over there stated that they put out to the community just near where the landfill site is about when they will be there, so it doesn't interfere with their lives too much. I wonder if we could find out what that community neighborhood is, because surely they've got a Facebook account.
Who? Sugarman?
No. The community that's close to the landfill area.
If there was something going on in that landfill area, the choppers would have been up in the sky. we would have known. They can't keep that stuff from the media. They're allowed to go there.
That's true. But I'm still going to have a look to see what I can find.
Oh, I know you are.
She's got 22 hours of time on her hands. She is ready.
But I just find it weird that they stopped searching after one day, and we didn't even know the car was found for 3 weeks. 3 weeks.
A long time.
So if we didn't know the car was found for 3 weeks, why would we know about if she was found, especially if they think and they know more than what we know, and it is tied into this big Sugarman, Hunter Biden. I don't know. I'm still going with the husband for some reason. That's what my spidey sense tells me. Jim Wayne is the culprit in this.
Well, I only mentioned that when Iconic and I were by ourselves before, that I said Mara's not going to be happy if JW is not the perpetrator of Heidi's demise.
Oh, I won't be mad if Jason Sugarman's the one, but I just don't feel it's him.
I don't think he get his hands
I'm
dirty
going
personally.
with my feeling, and something with, yeah. When you read those text messages and how worried he was in the beginning, and just the husband, I think he's caught himself in such little petty little lies. I just don't like the husband.
No,
Something very strange.
he is a wee bit.
Why didn't you go check on her though? It wasn't my time, but your son had her text a friend to go check on her. You probably had someone else go check on her because you didn't want to be the one to put your fingerprints in the apartment if it did come back onto you.
Elderly Cat said she thinks they both had something to gain by making her get gone. Love that phrasing. Also, I agree. I am on the same page as you. I think both of them had something to gain, but I think it was a hired hand.
Okay, so then let me throw a curveball. If there was both something to gain, why did the husband turn in the laptop to the police?
Maybe the laptop is just nothing. Like maybe it's just.
Oh, sure. So let's try to put it on Sugarman then, because I'm in partners with him.
I don't know. I think it goes deeper. I think it has something to do with his son Jensen and the SEC. Maybe Jensen didn't do anything wrong. But then you've got Jason Sugarman on the other hand, who also is in trouble with the SEC. And then somehow you have the husband introducing Heidi to Jason. I think all of this goes deeper than anything we're even aware of.
Okay, now you don't think though if that Jason was friends with the kid from the SEC that this probably would not even be going on right now?
But why did the SEC call him up?
Did they? That's what he claims they did. And then are sending that. And then not only did they call Jim, they sent him Heidi's bank statements and their divorce going through a 9-year custody battle. I call that such a crock of shit. I trust Jim as far as I can throw my car.
I couldn't help myself, Ma. I had to go on to the Chiquita Cannon landfill site and have a look at what posts they've done on there. And the last one was on the 30th of November at 4 a.m. And it just said, today, local law enforcement began conducting excavation operations at Chiquita Cannon landfill in connection with
You can pull that up if you want to on the screen. I think you can still pull it up. I need to figure out how to. Oh, look at the little bots didn't come tonight. How rude.
I noticed that.
Yeah, let me wake those little shits up.
Are you there? It says, I
I
don't
woke
know
them
if
up.
I'm here. You woke
I
them up?
woke them up. Okay, but you know what?
It?
I am not buying it. I just don't see Sugarman bringing him. I don't know. I think the husband's still weird in my book. I think the husband had a lot more to gain than Jason Sugarman now in a civil matter, but now he's going to be in a first degree murder too. I just don't see it. I think Wayne wanted that kid. 63, probably didn't want to have any more. He's married to a younger wife. Maybe she didn't have any kids. Maybe she didn't like the rice field worker. I mean, maybe he didn't like the rice field worker idea.
Can you see my screen, Ma?
Yeah. It didn't look like she was getting out of her car to go up to the 40th floor to hang out for a while because you would have, brought your cell phone or something, and video camera doesn't lie. I looked at her butt in the video. I don't even see like where it could be like a pudge of a phone back there, but who knows? She could have a really thin phone.
True.
The Chiquita banana cannon.
Yeah. So they haven't done any more postings since the 30th. I was just going to pop onto the website.
Yeah, 2 days ago, the 30th.
Mm.
This is the last day they searched for Heidi at the landfill.
It's huge. This landfill. It's massive.
It is huge. And it's 50 miles away. It's a private garbage company. I wonder who owns the garbage company. Maybe
Yeah,
they
I'm
had maybe it's so deep that they called the garbage company and said, "There's a body coming in. Make sure you get her out and get rid of her."
What if Biden owns the landfill?
Well, here goes Kaz. I already know what Kaz is looking for. She's looking at who owns the landfill. Let me check back and see
like that.
Let me check. So I have to give this man $69,000 when you move into your penthouse.
Chump change.
Yes.
Chump change.
Yeah. I'll wire you the money right away.
Let me check my new Los Angeles phone number and see if I got a message back from the the money that this guy must make, billion a year. Oh, yes, here he is. Let me share my screen. Got to call that guy. I got a message from the man that's gonna give us a tour from Melissa Caddick. Hi, Jennifer. Thank you for the follow-up. I could jump on a quick call
Make it
this
bigger, Ma.
evening. That's 1 minute. He can jump on a call in 1 minute, and that would work for you and your client.
Not today. I don't want to see you go.
No. Can we? My client, Melissa Caddick. We're gonna make him take us. Well, we're gonna make him take us to the building on his cell phone and give us a tour. I want to see that. And how are you gonna make him get into the trash compactor part?
I want to see the hallway. I want to see if there's any security on the penthouse floor.
Oh, you can't make this up.
What are the utilities like?
All right, we good? That is so funny. Okay, so we'll check back with him later. Jessica's over there like, yeah, we're doing it. I guess when you just ask them, how is the garbage removed? Do you people leave it in front of your $23,000 a month penthouse, or do you have to actually walk on your good foot to the trash compactor?
Oh, you're a bad girl.
Do I have to hop on my good foot?
Do I have to hop on my good foot?
So what did the landfill say? Do you want to show that?
He didn't really say anything about it. And in the Chiquita Canyon, I was kind of hoping to find the actual Chiquita Canyon neighborhood Facebook page to see if they had a group.
Yeah.
But I can't seem to find one at the moment. But I will continue. Oh, hang on.
Kenny, you know, in order to find things out, you have to do this sometimes in order to get what you want to see. I want in that penthouse. I want a tour into that building.
She does. She certainly does.
I want to see how it is to walk in that door. I mean, they won't even let the people bring your food up. You pay $23,000 a month. That boy better deliver it to my house and feed me in bed.
Yeah, well, I'd be asking about the concierge service. What do they actually provide?
Ooh, Kimmy said we should call the landfill. I agree. We can ask them if the police are still there, like you said.
Yeah, we can call the landfill tomorrow.
Almost said, "Hey, Golden Girls."
Alma, you missed it. Us three ladies were hanging out on the cam for 10 minutes earlier. Well, we did the whole Facebook group and on the camera. Trying to scare everybody. Well, not iconic.
Yes.
My gorgeous
No,
child.
iconic. Yes, my beautiful daughter.
Granddaughter.
Granddaughter.
We're family now. It's official.
Golden Girls. Watch it. Watch it now.
Yeah, I'm not that. I might have grey hair, but I'm not quite reached the Golden Girls.
She's so excited about the call. Well, hopefully it's going to be tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Believe me, he wants to get that $400,000 for renting out one of these $1 million places.
He sure does.
And I'm honestly thinking, you know, if we do it on a Zoom call, and then there has to be a way with the Streamlabs. I'm going to play with it tomorrow to get the Zoom call up on the screen and add it into the thing. He would have no idea. He would just think that he was talking on a Zoom meeting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, it's not like he would see chat or anything because he would be attached to the Zoom and not like if we attached him to StreamYards, he would see people talking on the side. He'd be like, "What is that?" Oh, you're live on YouTube, by the way. Hi.
No, Alma, they have. Well, we don't know, Alma, I should say. We don't know. Nothing's out there in the press arena.
Oh, Jessica. I could still be her mom, though. And I'm okay with that.
And I can definitely be a grandma because I'm at the right age.
But you can't be my mom.
And I'm okay with all of those scenarios.
I mean, you could have had me at like 10, 11, 12, 13, whatever, you know, but I'm only like, 20. No, I'm 50. But I'm not going to ever say that. I'm just going to say, even though I am 50, I'm going to stay 49 until I am legit 54, and then I'm going to probably jump into the 50s.
Why not?
Yeah, I'm not in a hurry to go there. It's like it's my birthday. Ah, screw you. Who told you that you're my birthday? Keep going. Bye-bye. See you next year.
I haven't celebrated my birthday since 2002.
Exactly. We'll discuss it next year. Yes, I am 50. 1971. I just turned 50 in October. Yep.
I was in high school.
And you were not even a thought, child. Okay. You weren't even a thought.
Not quite.
So what else do we have? So we got, you can talk all you want about Jason Sugarman. I'm sure all of that's going on, but I am convinced that the husband had something to do with Heidi's disappearance.
I still think he's involved.
Kenny, you're not 21 years old with 3 kids at home. Stop.
He might be.
Maybe 31. Nah, Kenny's not. We heard his voice. He's not 21.
You can't go by the voice. The voice is very deceptive. Very deceptive.
Wow. Those are my oldest is 30. But that's my kid's age. I got 26, 31, and a 23-year-old. Well, she'll be 23 in August. Oh, thank you, Miss Sassy. Yep, it was the big 5-0. I just completely bypassed it. I even went live that day, and never once I said, "Girls, you better not say a freaking
you were like,
word.
You better not mention it.
Don't you mention my birthday. I will." Oh.
Yeah, should chop her boobs off.
Okay, so we got 2 more days before the doll collector checks into the court, hopefully. Well, we'll find out something.
Yeah, hopefully.
Heidi Planck is not being searched for anymore. I guess we could probably even just call the LA Police Department and ask them why they stopped the search at the landfill for Heidi.
You could.
Doesn't hurt to ask.
Yeah.
And maybe at that point we can get a hold of that retired San Bernardino police chief.
James.
It should be open tomorrow because it is Thursday. I know they're closed Friday.
Oh yeah, don't ring on Fridays.
That is absolutely mind-blowing.
Well, crime stops on Fridays. You know that. Just ring 911. You'll be fine.
I just don't get where there's not one update on Heidi since that landfill day. In this article today with all of that.
Well, there'll be nothing more coming out now because it will be. Oh no, it's what? Still fairly early-ish night in LA, but I very much doubt they'll do anything as far as publish anything. We'll just have to see what happens tomorrow.
Yeah, it's got to be called. You don't go from. Let's look at these search pictures again. I don't know why, but I am convinced that even with all of this information with Biden, Hunter, I am just still convinced that I don't. My feelings have not changed on who I think is involved.
Kara made a really good point earlier. She said that he mentioned someone from the SEC had called him. He knows who works for the SEC, so why is he playing stupid? That stood out to me.
Yeah, his son. His son works for the SEC. Jensen.
He's acting so naive to it. That's just idiotic.
But JW was inferring that a female rang him saying that she worked for the SEC, and it turned out, of course, to be Jason Sugarman's assistant.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, but why not just say, "Oh yeah, my son works for the SEC"? But a lot doesn't add up to me. But what doesn't add up is the lying about the text messages, the phone going from being at the house with a friend to leaving the phone to bringing the phone over, having the phone in the laptop for a while, then turning it over to police. And I don't know. It's just something's not right.
No, well, I said yesterday, to be a good liar and a convincing one, you have to have an extraordinarily good memory to remember everything you've said to anybody in the past, and your story must be consistent, where his is not consistent. I mean, he uses some of the things that he said, but he turns them around, or he embellishes it. I just think he likes the sound of his own voice personally. But hey, that's just my opinion.
Yeah, maybe we should go back and watch the interview that he did the other day.
Well, I'm going to have to jump off, Ma, because I need to go and take some pain tablets. I'm in a bit of pain at the moment from my 2 little
all right,
ulcers
Kaz. Well, you
yesterday.
feel
So
better.
I will do. Thank you once again for having me up here, and I will be in contact with you. So watch my Discord space.
All right.
All right, everybody.
Thank you.
See you, everybody.
Actually, Kaz is going to run the Melissa Caddick special for us with Anthony Coletti talking about what happened to his wife. Shut up. You see, monkey grower, future ex-husband. You know damn well she's in Fiji hopping around on her good foot. Do not try to convince me that my hero is not alive.
She very well could be.
I think she is. Who wants to listen to Wayne again a little bit? We'll put him on fast speed if we can, where he's talking at his interview about how he seems to be like the cops put him in charge. It's almost like I really hope the cop like put him out like a little piece of bait in the ocean, like a shiner waiting for like a big bass to eat him.
It really felt that way. I mean, he didn't even have a cop standing up there with him to give a statement.
Jessica believes Brian Laundrie's alive.
Did y'all see the hoax today with his parents' house going up for sale?
Yeah, the parents did. Yeah, and this isn't even a real stream on what one subject. We just wanted to talk about that, and then it was a shoot the shit kind of stream. And if anybody wants to come on panel, you could come up. We're just chilling, talking. What'd you just ask me?
About the prank today that Brian Laundrie's parents went up for sale. I guess somebody put a sign in their yard for a minute and it went crazy.
It's amazing how one little thing pops off like that and people go live. That was like with the Michaela day. As much as I wanted to hit the live button, I was not taking it away from the one guy that had it all day in his back pocket, first of all. But then when I found out someone else took it away, I was like, wow. People
Really?
just really, really suck. I bet the parents are selling the house. I would sell that house and get out of Dodge.
Well, that was the prank that it was for sale, but they're not really going anywhere, I don't think.
A lot of people think that Brian Laundrie's still alive. And was there anything new on good old Michaela?
Let's check it out.
Did she make an Instagram post yet that she's fine? Nope.
I was wondering if she would be allowed to have her phone if she is
Probably
being
not.
kept against her will. I don't think she would.
Yeah, there's nothing new on her. Not a thing. Whose parents? Alma. He's sipping on a pina colada in Mexico.
Is she talking about the laundries?
Brian. I don't think he's sipping on a pina colada.
The only new news I have right now is James Phelps is being rescheduled for his court date.
No, Alma, they're not loaded. She was making like $32,000 a year working in Sussex County. I forget what department she worked in.
Water, something with water.
Yeah, the water company. Nah. They did own a juicing company. I think they actually sold the machines and they put them in places in like did service on them, but that website said closed. I don't think they're loaded. Hello, Angel. I think they're comfortable. Let me see if I. Yeah, the husband rubs me the wrong way. I really don't like the husband still.
Elderly Cats wants to know how to come up on panel. We just drop a link and you click it. Do you want to come up?
Just click the link.
Might have to drop one. Hold on one sec.
I dropped one.
Okay, cool.
I really can't believe that Galan, this guy just comes out there talking about.
Alma.
Yeah, there's nothing new. The video of her in the alley. I'm gonna flash you all. Come on, you better not. I mean, does she look like she's walking nervous or
She kind of looks like
anything like that?
she's not really taking her time, but she doesn't look nervous to me.
Yeah, she looks like she's on a mission to get somewhere.
I mean, could she even have a bit of a, I mean, is that sped up or is that going real time?
I don't know. But the dog is behind her, like she's moving, but she's not
almost
like
dragging the dog along with her. Is she in a hurry?
my elderly cats. If you open your phone, on the right it should say desktop like site or something. You drop it down.
Yeah, because I do this from my phone, so it should give you the option.
Yeah, my elderly cats. You like on the right hand side. It's like the three little. What is it? Like the three little lines, and then it will say desktop site. So you see, it's the southeast alley entrance. Got to go to the southeast corner. But you can see those poles. I mean, the time seems to be moving normal. Doesn't seem like it's moving fast. Yeah. So she's moving a little bit. Right, almost. And I'm sure that's probably like the reason why the people that even found the dog are not talking out. I bet the police told them, don't say anything with this active investigation. But everyone's usually a suspect, and why they're giving Jim so much information, I don't understand. I just don't get it.
Crazy.
But what do you think about that? Like, why would they? I mean, it's usually one of those ex-husband's boyfriends, someone who's usually involved. So why would the cops let him know the car was found early and that we believe she's deceased and we think her body's at the dump? Like, why would you tell Jim that? They know that they're going through a custody 9-year battle.
I don't know. I've always felt like it was a little like it's a tool, a back pocket tool. Let's see how he acts. Let's see if he slips up. Just throw him in under the bus and see how he lands. Sink or swim.
Yeah, you really think that? I just don't get why, even why Danielle would bring the phone to him and they go
Um,
on
what time was that footage?
22.
1823? 22?
Yeah. But on November 15th is when he was complaining about the text message to her and how devastating the messages are and how she didn't get back to the boy and he was so worried. So why didn't you go check on her? Because it was my time. What? It just, Jim doesn't add up.
Less is more.
Alma agrees with Iconic.
Well, thank you.
This Jim doesn't add up to me. He doesn't add up. And I don't see why the police would, unless he was completely cleared. Why in the world would the police give him information if he could possibly be a suspect?
Yeah, the boy was worried, not Jim. Which, depending on how you look at this case, could be for one of two reasons. He either already knew what happened or he just really hated her, which I can see that in the documents from the courts. So
Yeah, he was he didn't he definitely said nasty things, especially why she was missing. Like why would you bring up okay, the court documents getting out, that was probably bound to happen. But the extra touch that he put on it, the things that weren't in the documents with the balls down her shirt, and I don't know. I think he's a creep. But he was really nice on the phone. I
he
don't know.
was all right on the phone.
I think he's a creep.
The big mouth comment. Yeah, Alma, I was just about to say that. The big mouth comment still stands out in my mind from the interview he did with Nancy.
Yeah, but somebody was claiming that was the guy that was on that podcast, and I'm thinking,
I just don't
why?
see why the interviewer would have a comment about somebody's big mouth, though. I mean, that's kind of something you say when you're trying to be passive aggressive. But what beef did the interviewer have with Heidi? So I don't know.
Yeah, it sounded like him, and he was like almost like a little uptight. I can't imagine somebody interviewing them sounding uptight and saying something like that. He sounded aggravated. But this is the weird part too. This part. These are the last of the concerning text messages. Where is the date?
Yeah, I didn't notice that till you pointed it out last night. That's really weird.
I mean, I could read them over and over. It doesn't change. So this was the kid worried, but through all these days, he never once just drove over there to check. They had Danielle go over there. I just don't get where the date is. It's on Monday. I don't see it on Tuesday. I don't see it on Wednesday. I don't know. Maybe that's how iMessage works. These are the messages. But never once does he say, Dad, come on, let's go check on Mom. Instead, they text Danielle to go check on him. And look there's the phone and the laptop. Let's just give it to Jim Boy. Let's not give it to the police. Oh, it does that, Miss Sassy Ass. It doesn't put the dates on it. Bacon on my mind. Hello, Danielle. Those messages are so weird. I mean, can you tell my dad? That wording bothers me. I don't. Why would you have to say my dad? And then again, can you call me? I'm in with my dad. Well, then whose dad is it? Like I've never remembered one of my kids saying to me, "I'm with my dad." It's just I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't feel right.
A lot can be said of that. Same thing for this case. It doesn't feel right.
Yeah, Kenny, they claim it is, but I think Dad might have put a few messages in there and told the kid that Mom was away for 2 days, having some R&R. Who knows what he said? Who knows what he said? But I just feel it just to me it looked like she was heading there to pick something up real quick. She left the phone in the car and grabbed her mask in case maybe whatever, and then she got in the building somehow. Through the door, past the security desk, into the elevator that requires a key, only to the floor that you can go to with that key. I don't know. They know a lot more than what we know. Yeah, it's weird. Like why this like even the comment like can you please call me back? Called you 2 days in a row. But this one. And can you tell my dad if you'll pick me up tomorrow?
I mean, I don't know. I guess it just depends on their relationships, really.
Can you please call me? I'm with my dad. I just feel dad. Like I'm with dad. Dad, give dad a call. Let dad know. I just the whole my dad. This I don't see a 10-year-old kid at the time texting it like that, but that's just me. It feels off to me.
Mm.
And when he talks about the message on the interview, the only one he talks about is the one that says Tuesday 3:43. Please call or just text me. That's the only one he says. Super weird. All right, girl, you have anything else? Because I actually have to work in the morning.
I do not.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get a breaking news interview, press conference, or something about Heidi. I just feel they found her. Something's just weird with the whole thing in the hush hush, the car. They're no longer searching on their 10-day search.
I don't know. Depending on how deep it goes, it could go silent. They might cover it up. You see nothing here.
My money is still on Jim as of today.
In your words, if I had to go to Vegas and put all my chips on one color, I'd probably just walk out and be defeated because I don't know.
Jessica's like, no, don't go. I think we need to well, tomorrow might be the fun phone call with the realtor. See if we can get that virtual tour set up.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, I want him to take us there on his cell phone camera. Hey, Sherry. Angel's like, I just got here. Last call. Last call, guys.
Alma, you kill me. Oh my god.
I mean, people say that he's playing cards on the 40th floor. People said she was found in an apartment on the 40th floor. Well, we know there's 3 penthouses. The 1, the 2, and the 3. And the 2 is available for $23,000 a month. And good old Mr. Butler Boy, is the one that deals with renting out that piece of property.
Which he looks nice, so y'all should be pretty successful, I think.
So I think it would be an interesting to ask him if he could take us, like, well, and her being in Australia is perfect because she wants to see the concierge desk. Like, she wants to have a virtual walkthrough tour to show her the units that you're going to show her. It only makes sense, right? Especially if you got to give them. Oh my God! Hang on a second. Hello.
No, I hope she asks to see the whole thing. I want to know what the amenities are like. I want to know, is that a pool on the balcony or a hot tub? Because it looks like a hot tub to me, but they're saying pool, and I don't know why, but that matters to me.
That long thing is a pool.
Well, I saw on some of the pictures in a couple of the penthouses, they did have like a above ground jacuzzi style situation.
It could be, but it's a 15-foot square looking. Okay, whatever it is, it's 15 feet long and it has water in it. I don't know if it bubbles at one end and you can swim, or it's got like a bubbles where you tread against them. You know what I'm saying? Like a pool like that. I don't know, but that's what this butler is going to have to do because we need a feng shui middle. She needs to make sure the measurements so she can sit on the balcony and put her foot up. Oh my gosh. It's going to be funny.
It does have a fountain option, Alma.
And the best part is Kaz is totally going to pull that off. We'll tell Kaz is good. He'll put like a lot of necklaces on, and if you have like a fake fur coat, put a ring on every finger. Be like the lady from the Lullaby book. Not Mona. Who was the other one?
Was it Heather? It started with an H.
Helen. Yeah.
Did anyone find it odd or striking that in the presser initiated by the Grand Standard Gym that he had his poker shades on? Ooh.
Yeah. And he never once, I mean, even though it's the ex-wife, but he's so worried and this and that. He didn't even, never once even shuddered a tear, and he's supposed to honestly know the details of how they know that she is deceased. And we all know what that is. It's not good to come to the conclusion that Heidi could be dead. Alma, you're so mean. Yeah, but they were ugly, girl.
She's honest.
I know she is. I love Alma. But he didn't even put out a fake tear. He didn't even try to put out a tear. He kept talking about pieces that we need. What are you asking us for? You keep saying that there's something missing, but what do you think it is? Give us a hint. You?
Kenny, I love when you say leave Jim alone. Old times.
No, Kenny, we're not going to leave Jim alone.
Everyone's
guilty in my mind. He's
Nicole
guilty. Sugarman's guilty. And as far as I'm concerned, now my president's guilty.
Oops.
They're all guilty. Hunter's guilty. Sugarman's guilty.
Been guilty.
I think Doug Galanis is guilty too. I hope I bet he would come on the show in a heartbeat if we could get him to respond to my Instagram. Remember for me to check that.
Kenny said you better apologize to Jim.
No, I'm not apologizing to Jim. I spoke to Jim on the phone. He was a nice guy. That's the crazy part, is he was very pleasant.
John Wiener is guilty.
I bet if I called him right now, he would answer his phone. He was just like, "Hi." No, she has her own number. And I'm like, who does he think he's talking to? And you knew it was him. That was the voice. That was him. It was clear as day. That was good old Wayne boy.
Kenny, I think he's still actually married, though.
He is married. He's married to his. He's not a single dad. He's married to his. He's married to the girl that used to be his assistant in the salon, his protege, Naomi. Yeah, Jim is far from single. That's right, Jessica. Yeah, he's not single, Kenny. He's married to a brunette now.
Yeah, he's a ladies' man.
Yeah, let's find his. Yeah, he's got a new wife.
How many times has he been married? I know of 2, but he was kind of older when they got married, so I'm not sure.
He's 62 or 63 years old. Got 2 older kids, and one of them just happens to work for the
Yeah, maybe 3.
SEC. The SEC is where one works. Oh, look at that. Heidi Planck's son sent text begging mom to come home. Yeah, okay.
Not really, though.
Creeper. All right, here is his current wife. And I'm going to end it with this, guys, because I have to get up early. Where is this creeper at? Yeah, on the right, that's the new wife. The new wife. The new wife. Here's the Jim Wayne salon. Nicolette Sheridan leaving the Jim Wayne salon in Beverly Hills, Los Angeles. Look at Nicolette Sheridan. Aww. That's not him. Old wife. New wife. Old wife. New wife.
No, he doesn't have a salon. He did.
He closed it in October of 21 because, and that's just right after he sold his 2 properties he owned for just over $1 million each property. He got rid of his houses, he got rid of his salon, and he got rid of the mother of his son.
Potentially, maybe, allegedly.
Allegedly. Still putting my money on him. I'm still putting my money on that man. Look at them with their little matching PJs. Isn't that so cute? Yes, Kenny. That's his new wife. And this woman looks different in almost every
picture.
single picture I've seen her in. I honestly don't get it. She looks different in every picture. I mean, even to this one. To this one. And then that picture with the real blonde hair. She looks different to me in almost every picture. Yep. What's going on, Mr. Wayne? Hey, Kenny, there's your buddy. Oh, there they are again. That's a new picture. This is the picture I'm talking about another one where she looks really different. So Wayne did Nicolette Sheridan's hair. Huh. That's kind of impressive, huh? Um, look at we're boring her. All right, girl. I think that's about it. Hopefully tomorrow they will come out and at least have a news conference, but I'm still gonna call and ask them how come they're not. We'll call the dump and we'll call the Los Angeles PD. Alrighty. I think she fell asleep on us, guys.
Oh, I think I muted myself and didn't realize it. That's the problem.
There she is. It's not. It doesn't. All of that little bit of information doesn't change my thoughts on. I'm still going with either it was somebody completely different than Sugarman and Wayne, or her husband had someone, he lured her there, but somebody met her there. And I think that he used Bond to get her there. And that's why she just showed up with the dog, left the phone, the purse, figured 1 minute, maybe I'll go in and grab him or whatever it was. And I don't know how she got up into the building, and I'm thinking they know. That's why we're going to have Kaz find out if there's like a back way up in the building. Is there a stairway, cameras?
Yeah, because for me, if you need a key code or a key card to get into your floor and it only lets you onto that floor, how is the dog on the 28th and how is she on the 40?
Well, I don't know. But the question is you have to wonder, like, but then again, who is going to walk up 40 flights of stairs and who's carrying someone up 40 flights? Not me. That would take a lot. Because that's why it's sort of. But I mean, you can't put somebody. Okay, let's just say they went into the penthouse 2, in the Hope building, the empty one, because you're really going to do that in a building that you pay $20,000 a month for, and then put her in the garbage chute? That makes absolutely zero sense.
See, not only is that really rookie, I just feel like dumping someone in a is really ridiculous in the first place.
Yeah, Bond as bait. If Wayne called and said, "Hey Heidi, I'm downtown. I need to meet somebody or take care of something. Can you come pick up Bond?"
But would he do that on his time? Is he going to give her extra time with how he's treated her in the past?
But why would he not do it on his time? Because then it would look like he didn't do it at all, because it was the narcissistic man's time.
We'll see.
What do you think the incident is, Alma? Do you think that they did the... Oh, there's a lot of foul play.
I know this sounds morbid, and I don't know if I should say it, but
Oh, shit. Let me mute. Hang on.
I'm just curious about the pool. They say they found a large enough amount of DNA. Like, could she have been shot and maybe she was in the pool and they found the bloody water? I don't know. And then they disposed of her.
I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at Angel's comment, actually. No, I think there's enough evidence to show that either she was... I mean, there's people saying that she was dismembered. You know, I don't know where that comes from. I haven't heard that come out of a police.
Danielle, I think that was an accident. I didn't see anything wrong with what you said.
Wait, what?
Danielle was timed out for putting a peace sign in a heart a few minutes ago, but I don't think that was intentional. I couldn't untime you out, or I would have.
I didn't even see it. Hang on a second. I don't know if I see that on stream.
Very high. You have to see it on the actual YouTube.
Oh, Sherry. Sherry probably did that by accident, hon. She's
Yeah, she
probably
just woke up. I think she's just
she's
accidentally
probably
did it.
pocket modding you. Yeah, Sherry wouldn't do that. Yeah, that was an accident. I'm almost guaranteed because
We only really ever time out the ones that come in and mass spam the same comment over and over and over.
nah, Sherry, no one ever gets timed out in here. Sherry did that on accident. Obviously, she's not around, so she probably stuck her phone in her pocket or something. Sherry's, you're fired. Timing people out, you pocket modder.
Danielle said she also said even if there was someone or something with Heidi's eyes, nobody ever deserves to be a victim of a homicide. I agree.
Well, I agree. There's Sherry. Look at, she's back, timing people out, and she came. Yeah, you're timing people out, lady.
Grounded.
You're grounded. Timing people out. Yeah, she would not time you out, Danielle. She probably stuck her phone down, probably between her boobs, timed you out. Yeah. Bribe or blackmail. I don't think that the Galantis Greek mob family is going to take a woman to the 40th floor penthouse and then put her in a garbage chute. It just doesn't. I mean, as much as you want it to be like this crazy crime, and it looks like it's so high end because there's ties to the building now, maybe that to me just makes me look like you're trying to make Sugarman the easy scapegoat. I'm sticking to it. I'm not changing my mind right now. I wonder if the other bots. Yeah, that was the stream bot, Jessica. I don't
You didn't
let
like
them
the
come out.
emoji.
Yeah, I don't let them come out and play anymore. But Sherry accidentally timed out Danielle. Yeah, no one ever gets timed out in here. So I know it was an accident. Sherry, I love you, baby. I know you didn't do that on purpose.
Heidi's mother.
Heidi's mom. Yeah, that's where the Smeater comes in that her cousin spoke about. SMEAD. What's her mom's name? K?
I can't remember. Let me see if I have that.
Let me see. Yeah, they're a Smeater. Let me look at my picture.
An article.
Her and her mom just reconciled. I don't know why. I can't remember right now why they were not talking for a while. There's a Kevin J. Smeater. Hang on a second. I think that's her brother. She's got one. No, Smeater. I think that's the stepdad. Hang on a second. Yeah, Suzanne Smeater's her mom. And she used to be Susan Planck. So Heidi has one full brother, and she has two half brothers that go by the last name of Smeater. Heidi lost her father. That I know. That her father passed away when she was young. But her mom and her they had didn't they have Thanksgiving plans?
Yes, they did. She was going to go back home for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. All right, guys. I got to get off this live. I got to get my butt to bed. Yeah, her mom lives in New York. Yep, her mom is. Yep. And I know that she lost her dad when she was young. The Plank. Iconic, thank you.
Thank you.
Everyone, thank you for coming in. Like always, we love you so much. Thank you, mods.
A great night.
Yes. And hopefully tomorrow we will get some more news on what's going on with Heidi.
Hopefully.
I know we got to talk about the bus fund to go to the Letitia Stout trial. All right, everyone, have a great night or a great day. Remember, stay vigilant and keep your babies safe. Good night.
Bye.
Bye. Good night. Really, girl, you're going to leave me hanging like that?
I keep waiting for you to hit end. Bye-bye. Later, Gators.